Awesome. Okay. All right. Do that. Let's start the back of your mat. Let's come down into child's pose. We'll start here today to get nice and integrated and grounded. So you can keep your knees together or you can separate them and bow forward. As you get comfortable in your child's pose, just start to build a little bit of control and connection to your breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Do that 2 more times. Deep inhale. And exhale. The last one together. Inhale. And exhale. Gently begin to rock your forehead from side to side. Again, just to release a little bit of tension you may be holding in your forehead, your neck. Come back to stillness. On your next inhale, gently walk your upper body towards the left of your mat. To create some space and open up into your right side. Come back to center, into your child's pose. And then slowly walk your upper body towards the right. And come back to center into your child's pose. Go ahead and lift your hips up towards the air. Bring your knees hip-width distance apart. Reach far forward towards the top of your mat and bow down into melting heart. If you feel like your feet aren't really contributing at all and they're just hanging out, you can tuck your toes just to keep everything nice and active. And be mindful if you're starting to dump forward by arching your back. Go ahead and tuck your tailbone. Try to keep a nice straight spine. Go ahead and lift your head up off of your mat. Bring your hands in a little bit lower down onto your forearms. Come into your tiny tabletop. I want you to bring awareness to your shoulders. If you're starting to scrunch your shoulders up towards your ears, go ahead and tuck them back and down. On your inhale, press up onto all fours, come into your tabletop. Inhale your right arm up towards the sky. On your exhale, thread it through, lower down onto your right shoulder. If your left hand or left arm feels a little uncomfortable here, you can reach it towards the top of your mat. If you're reaching towards the top of your mat, bring your left hand back to center. Press up, bring your right arm up towards the sky. And then lower it down. Come back into your tabletop. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. And then thread it through, lower down onto your left shoulder. Again, same thing. If your right arm is a little uncomfortable here, you can reach it up towards the top of your mat. Bring your right hand back to center. Press and lift your left arm back up towards the sky. And lower it down. Line your hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Begin your cat-cow. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone, bring your gaze between your legs. Let's do this to your own breath, your own pace. And come back to center. Come into your tabletop. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Your thumb is facing the sky. And then lift your left leg behind you. Go ahead and lower down. Other side, left arm, right leg. And lower down. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Come into downward facing dog. Go ahead and wiggle out your hips. Begin to wake up your hamstrings. Jump or step towards the top of your mat. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Bring your hands up towards the sky. Exhale your hands to heart center. And then inhale back into your mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Press into a halfway lift and step back into a high plank through your push-up position. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Bring your arms down to your sides. Rest your right cheek on your mat. And then rest your left cheek. Have your palms face down. Bring your gaze back to center. And I want you to gently see if you can lift your legs up off of your mat. Press into your hands and hold here. We're going to begin to pedal our feet. So you're going to lower your right foot down, bring it back up, and then lower your left foot down, bring it back up. And just alternate to your own pace. A few more. And then lower both of your feet down. Go ahead and wiggle your hips. A little bit of release. Bring your palms up by your face. Press up onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. We'll hold here for a few breaths. Again, if you feel like your feet aren't doing anything, you can tuck your toes just to keep everything engaged. On your next inhale, press into your hands, rise for seal pose. And gently lower back down into your Sphinx. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press all the way back. Come into your child's pose. Slowly rise all the way up. Sit back on your heels in hero's pose. Gently begin to roll your head from back to side, front to side. If you get a couple cracks out of it, that's okay. Just releasing a little bit of tension. Reverse your direction. Bring your gaze back to center. Now on your inhale, you're going to lift your gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you'll lower your gaze down towards your lap. Bring your Gaze back to center. Bring your right hand to your left knee, left arm comes behind for a seated twist. Come back to center. Other side, left hand to your right knee, right arm comes behind. And come back to center. Go ahead and swing your legs out in front of you. Bend your knees lower all the way down to your back. Walk your heels in towards your booty so you can feel them with your fingertips. We're just gonna hold here for a breath. I want you to see if you can tuck your tailbone, have your spine be completely flat on your mat. And do whatever is comfortable with your arms. Tuck your chin, pretend like you have that little golf ball between your chin and your chest. Go ahead and return to your natural spine, your natural curves. Create your robot arms or your cactus arms. On your next inhale, press into your arms, into your feet to lift your hips for bridge pose. Be mindful of your knees as you rise. If you start to splay open, try to keep everything tucked in. Pretend like you're squeezing a block between your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. You can move your knees from side to side. Come back to center, walk your heels back in. This time, have your arms be flat at your sides, palms face down. This time, as you inhale, you'll rise and your right arm will come up above your head, so your palm is facing the sky. Exhale everything back to center. Your right arm is down at your side. And now we'll switch sides. Inhale, press up. Your left arm comes up above your head, palm facing the sky. Exhale all the way back to center. Last one, as you inhale, press, both arms come up above your head. If you're feeling any strain in your neck, make sure you're tucking your chin. And exhale everything down to center. Go ahead and rotate your knees from side to side. Windshield wiper your legs. And come back to center. Walk your heels in. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. Create a little figure four. And you can have your palms on your mat or create your cactus arms, whichever one is most comfortable. And I want you to press And we'll lift your hips up. Come into your one-legged bridge. Exhale, lower down. We're going to do 3 more of these. So inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. Last one on this side. Press up, hold. And exhale, lower down. Go ahead and release your right foot. You can windshield wipe your legs if you need to. And we'll do the other side. Walk your heels in. Bring your left foot to your right knee. Again, do whatever you want with your arms. It's going to help support you. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Press up. Exhale. Last one, press and lift. Exhale, lower down. Release your left foot. Hug your knees into your chest. Begin to rock from side to side. Bring your hands behind your knees and start to gently rock the length of your mat. Take your time, get a little bit of momentum. And then when you're ready, come up onto your butt, keep your feet lifted. You're gonna find yourself in boat pose. You have some options here. You can keep your knees bent, hands behind. You can extend your legs, extend your arms. I'm just gonna hold here for just a few breaths. Beautiful. And then go ahead and lower your feet down. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, knees go wide. Come onto your sit bones. Inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale, fold over your lap. We'll stay here for just a few more breaths. Slowly rise all the way up. And extend your legs the length of your mat. Flex your toes toward your face. And then point them away from you. And just hold here. And then just begin to rotate. So then flex toward your face and point away. Just go back and forth. And come to stillness. Bring your right foot to your left thigh. Inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep a bend in your left knee. Allow your belly to be soft. Inhale all the way up. Release your right foot and bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Slowly press all the way up. Release your left leg. Bend both of your knees, lower all the way down onto your back. And then extend your legs nice and long. Keep both of your feet flexed. Hug your right knee into your chest. Grab your right knee with your left hand and then drape your knee over your left body to come into a reclined twist. And you don't have to lower all the way down to the floor. Go to your own personal edge, your own comfort level. Inhale back to center. Go ahead and release your right leg. Then hug your left knee into your chest. Keep both feet flexed. Grab your left knee with your right hand. Drape your knee over your right body. Come into your reclined twist. Your gaze will come over your left shoulder. Again, go to your own personal edge. If you're feeling any strain or real discomfort, maybe come back a little bit. Don't force yourself. Bring your knee and your gaze back to center. Release your left leg all the way down. Allow your feet to fall open and relax. Bring your arms down to your sides, palms face the sky. Return to your natural breath and come into your Shavasana. Begin to bring awareness back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And slowly rocking your head from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. And give yourself a nice big hug for showing up again today. And completing our 5-day yoga challenge. Making your healthy habits a priority. Lower down to one side for sleepy baby. With whichever hand landed on top, press up into a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Again, we will close this practice today the way that we began, with the sound of breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And release. And bow your head. Thank you